Hello Gunpla fans, Chitario speaking, and this is an addendum to my Seravee Gundam review. As I said in the last video, or in the Seravee video, I did it first in just Seravee where you were getting the original release. And this is the heavy weapons type, GNHW/B, where the B stands for beam, I believe. But yeah. So now it's in this GNHW/B configuration. But first, some addendums I need to cover. Not addendums, sorry, but some things I need to cover. First thing you'll see is that these are white. These are the ones that go with this. Due to some issues, like with taking some pieces off in order to switch, I thought it would be easier to show like this. So just imagine these are black. Other than that, those are like that. Another thing, okay, see these right here? These right here are supposed to be this blue, and these cannons the same thing. So other than that, everything should be the same. Now let's get on with the review. So right now, in order to switch it from the Seravee Gundam to this version, let's say you built the Seravee completely normal, as in you didn't switch anything for this equipment. What you would have to do is, let's see if I can take this off. There we go. Okay, is take off the yellow pieces that would go there, and take this and stick it into that slot where the yellow thing used to go to. There. Now these, in the last review, in the Seravee review, I said that please ignore the pins. You do not get those in the original kit. These are for this, and that's because of these holes that you just slot in there. Simple. And these just go there. I mean, there's not. And here there's some extra. Here you use pieces from the original. From the side skirts, use the same pieces you use for the side skirts. So here are the original side skirts. You have to take it apart and take off the poly cap that's there in order to use it in here. So you take two of those and stick them to the side where the side skirts used to go. And as I said before, over here, before you have to take apart the arm and put in these pieces that have pins in here, like that. You just stick it down, and that's it. So for the GNHW equipment, so you have these things. From what I've seen, these do not impede any motion. This still goes back. This still goes back fine. Goes around fine until you hit, like, let's say the V fin or something, or the cannon, but it still goes fine. I've experienced no problems supposedly concerning this. Here, nothing really. I guess it goes a little less high than with the thing, just because now it has a big thing sticking out. So other than that, nothing wrong. Here, it doesn't even impede. It still gets the double bend, although it's barely noticeable. And these, I've noticed they're a lot less poseable than the side skirts, because they're not hanging down, they're as you can see, sideways. And again, please ignore the colors. It's supposed to be this color, but these can have a little rotation, as you can see. And ignore the yellow also, as you can see there. That's something I painted also. It's gonna be all blue, trust me. So gimmicks with this version, you are able to, as you can see in the box art, let's see, in the box art you see that these things are open. You can do that here. There are two tabs on the side and you just pull it open. Now these are all blue, so I had to paint the yellow and the gray, and the ones down here pop out. Ooh, too much, too strong for my own good, I guess. Let's see this. There we go. Okay, you pop it out, and here's the difference. Here has it's out, here it's plain. And again, now with these cannons, you are able to, let's move this out of the way. I'm going to just take off the cannon. Just makes it a lot easier. again. Okay. So like I said, I broke something. Okay. So here's the cannon. You can either have it closed or in what I like to call burst mode, just because of it being open, kind of like the big bazooka. But yeah, you just slide it here and just don't go too far. It opens it. My only problem with it, it's not really even when you do that. There's kind of a difference in length. Let's see. Let's take a straight piece of stuff. So you can tell there's some space left, or this way. See? So they don't match, and it's not a very solid connection. But yeah, but he can still have them there. Now, turn this around. You'll see that you have two holes. The one right here, the big one, is for the Seravee. The little small one, there's a poly cap in there, and let's say you have a Seraphim. I unfortunately don't have one to show off because it does not look anything like the original. So, but with this you get these pieces, which are kind of like this old side skirts, but with a pin just sticking out right there. See that? With a pin, and all you do is take off the old side skirts from the Seraphim, put these on, and then you take this and put it into the back hole, and now the Seraphim has a cannon. My only problem I've seen for now with this is that although this is a very stiff connection, it's not going to slide down, as you can see. The connection for in here does tend to kind of sag a bit, so that's my only problem with it. Now, pros and cons between the /B equipment and the original. With this one, you can create both. If you want to switch between them, it takes a bit of some prying loose parts and switching things. Not that big a deal. So, for I believe it's 300 yen, I'm not positive. For about 300 yen, you can get the original suit in a different configuration of the suit. Oh, and also, here you also get a nice little submachine gun for this Seraphim. Pretty small. Ignore the pin, that's a customization. But pretty nice, small. It doesn't look too nothing. There's no posability anywhere, and it doesn't go anywhere on the Seraphim for storage. So, shame for that, right? But I believe that's it for the /B equipment. So that's this. Now, if you stay tuned for my next video, I'm gonna be able to finally show off the Seravee 3G/B for my 1-year anniversary in YouTube, which is April 1st. So, and this is not an April Fool's, by the way. So stay tuned for the next video, and you'll see this. Since I went through the articulation for this, I am not gonna go through for this other than make some special cases. But other than that, I'll see you in a bit.